it's Big Homie Miles, man. We just chilling, man. You know, basically, you know, my dude Mike Brown gonna interview me. So any questions he got to ask, I'm willing to, you know.
Moss, I wanted to talk about your album. Like, who some of the cats? The mixtape project, right?
Yeah, still at it. Still at it.
I wanted to know if you had any featured acts on that album.
Well, right now we what I got is, you know, I got Mike Rome, I got Subpoena, I got FedEx. You know, I got a nice R&B singer named Mocha. You know, I got Stunner Bam that I'm talking to, but I think I'm gonna put him on my album. But still at it, the mixtape coming out in November. You know, mid-November. You know, so we just working on a production.
What's behind this whole still at it theory? Like, what are you trying to define with that?
Well, basically, what I mean by still at it is, it was a period of time where I stopped doing music, where I like kind of gave up on the music, but not really giving up, but just like had to grind more and had to fix my lyrics up and fix my production up and try to come back a little bit better. So I'm like, I'm still at it, you know. You know, I'm never gonna stop. You know, it was brought to me by the old man that's above my father, R.I.P. passed away. So for him, I will still be at it. You know.
Do you plan to do any shows on the upper, like East Coast this time? Or are you gonna stay local out here? Or, I mean, what's your game plan on your distribution route? Like, who's in charge of your distribution right now?
Well, hold up. First of all, I gotta answer one question at a time. Really, I'm not a local artist. I'm really international. All you gotta do is Google Big Homie Mouse. I will pop up. You know, I started on the West Coast. Let me give you a little bit of history about Big Homie Mouse.
Yeah.
First of all,
that's what people want to know.
First of all, in 2001, 2000, I was named Animosity. ANT-A-MOSSCITY, Animosity. Booby gave me that name, my brother. After a few years, I dropped Animosity and became Mouse. When I became Mouse, I became Young Mouse. My father wanted me to be Young Mouse. So I've been Young Mouse for a long time. Now it's time to grow up out of that. When I get out, I turn into Big Homie because I did things and I'm able to tell people the right route. I done gang bang, I done did everything. So that's why I'm Big Homie. You know what I'm saying? I got big homies, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still a big homie to the little homie, so that's where that came from. Basically, and as far as touring, I have no fear. I will go to East Coast, New Jersey, New York, Manhattan.
I mean, how many times does it take for you and you guys to budget up on this project? I mean, what kind of budget you working with for this project?
That's a question right there. I can't disclose that information at this time because that's really personal with my company. But we basically still working at it. We still at it, and right now, you know, we great. We money good, money wise. We just want to get everybody organized. But as far as me telling you my budget, I cannot speak on that on camera because that's not professional, you know. But that was a nice question. Next.
You serious? I mean,
I got a question for you, cousin.
What's up?
You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it all the way live, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about.
Already.
TV time, man.
You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it live, man. Look here, bruh.
What's up?
Now you talked about Oakland a lot, bro. Tell them what it is, man. What's your experience with Oakland?
Well, you know, as far as California, man, Oakland, California, man, that's my second home. I'm from H-Town, Texas, Houston, Texas, born on the south side, man, southwest. At an early age, my father was involved with In Vogue and the music, so we moved to Oakland, California at a young age to West Oakland, Acorn Projects, you know, 10th and Adeline, you know, by the high rise where people was getting threw off the building for money, you know, in the mid-'80s when crack fell out. So, you know, of course, that's my second home. I got brothers in California. They love me in Cali. You know, that's why I say I'm international. I'm nationally known. I'm not just H-Town nigga, even though my swag is H-Town. But Cali love me. That's my second home. So as far as Oakland and Fairfield and Sassoon and Vacaville and Vallejo and Berkeley and Sacramento and Modesto and Stockton, they love me. That's my other fan base. So I love California.
Let's talk about this H2O movement, bruh. Brilliant idea, man. You know what I mean? Explain a little bit about that, bro.
Well, H2O came about when I was doing a couple of my bids. See, now I'm grown up now. At times I was in and out, in and out. Now I'm really stable, building a fan base and trying to get my photos right. But as far as H2O, it means from Houston to Oakland. You know what I'm saying? H2O is a movement, money game. You know what I'm saying? So H2O is Houston to Oakland. So basically, what we trying to do is take artists from Houston and migrate them to get shows out in California in the Bay.
I want to ask you something right now. This money game issue has been coming up a whole lot. Define this money game issue and what is it saying, may God bless the truth mean?
Come on, I mean, that's self-explanatory. God bless the truth. I mean, come on. I'm the truth. I won't lie. You know, but as far as Money Gang started in the prison system down in Texas. Me and my couple of my homeboys got together. You know, we was gang banging. We still gang bang. We still, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you see it. I mean, but at the same time, we started down there. I came up with the idea like, hey, man, you know, they got ABN gang. They got Young Money. They got all these type of gang, hustle gangs. So I'm like, we start our own gang within our own gang. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, hey, Money Gang Militia. But I'm going to tell y'all a secret about Money Gang. We really street fame Money Gang, SFMG. But right now we're going to run with Money Gang Militia until we see any competition or whatever. We kill them off and then we're going to turn into street fame Money Gang. That's what it come from, man. Mouse. Any more questions?
The money, to me, money game stands for niggas trying to make lives better for they black folks, man. To me, money game stands for we're against niggas that's child pedophiles. Nigga, we the gangsters for God, nigga. We'll kill for God. We the reason why God ain't destroyed the earth yet, but we still here. So when Money Gang says, may God bless the truth, they mean we are the truth.
All right. I understand that. I mean, this is supposed to be an interview, so, you know, since we making our own statements, you know, well, really, I'm going to give you a little bit of history about Money Gang. Before it became Money Gang, we was troops. We was at Chunky House on Westbridge. That's where it all came together at, my big brother house. He had the keys. You know, Mike was struggling with his situation. You know, we just held him down, man. Everybody had a situation. Mike was struggling with his. I was struggling with mine. Mine was in and out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Remo really didn't have a situation to struggle with. He was just the one who kept us grounded, kept our head up, kept us telling, you know, he was my big homie. He was Mike big homie. He was Rudolph big homie. You know, that's where it originated on Westbridge. Troops. But Troops graduated generations. And when it graduated generations, it became more appealing to the public. So that's the reason why we call it Money Gang, because it's originally troop. We still troop shit, you know. But at the same time, right now, this meeting and this interview are for us to come together and for us to really make this money and really make power moves, and for us to say, hey, this meeting is this day and this time.
I got
you don't come to the meeting, then hey, it's just like a job. If you late or whatever, it's gonna be something that's gonna, you know, hinder your blessing and take you from out of the money game. But that's real.
Man, look here. You feel me, man?
I gotta say one